Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Here we are with the injury report from week 5 going on to week number 6. We have Olin Kreutz still being out with his dislocated elbow. He will be gone for the Bears for 5 more weeks at least. Cincinnati Bengals, at least 1 more week for Chad Johnson's strained Achilles. And as if there weren't enough injuries on the Buffalo Bills, they just lost Craig Nall to knee bursitis for 2 weeks. So now for at least next week for the Bills, they have to throw out Trent Richards, in which the team is currently 0-5 right now. If you haven't seen the review episode of them just getting absolutely embarrassed again. So, yeah, they are now having to rely on Trent Edwards right now. And I know in real life he eventually did become the starting quarterback. It's crazy on the fact that he's having to be the starter now in a horrendous situation. One of the top star receivers is out. You got your star tight end being out. I mean, at least for week number 6, you've got your center being probable, so there's that little bit of good news. Broncos, no injuries. Browns, no injuries. The Buccaneers, they just got back B.J. Askew, but they lose Jeff Garcia for 5 weeks. And you have Chris Sims starting his season and are going up against the Tennessee Titans, who just demolished the Falcons, while also destroying the other NFC South team they faced in the Saints. So yeah, have fun, Chris Sims. I think he's a broadcaster now on CBS, so Titans are going to go ahead and give him a little head start on that career. No new injuries for the Cardinals, which, considering their injury history, they're also, how their season's been going this year, they're in competition with Buffalo for the first overall pick. Chargers, no new injuries. At least no injuries at all. And, you just lost your punter last week to broken fibula. You're about to get your star tight end back from its abdominal tear. But now you lose your star quarterback Trent Green for 4 weeks with a partially torn ACL. And the thing is, he might even retire at the end of this season because he's at 37, 13 years in the league. I mean, 27,000, almost 28,000 passing yards. I mean, pretty decent career for Trent, But he's been upset the entire year. And losing 2 straight, and now this injury. I mean, I don't know what to say for Trent, Colts, something you definitely didn't need with as fierce of a pass rush as Tennessee has. Tarek Glenn rupturing his disc, being out for the year. And let's just go ahead and put him on the injured reserve right now. Yeah, place on IR. Yes, placing a player on the injured reserve list will make him inactive for the rest of the season. Well, I mean, he's out for the rest of the year already, so it ain't like it's going to matter much. The Cowboys, you get your star linebacker, you get a good receiver, and your middle linebacker back this week, but you end up losing your starting left guard to a broken tailbone. Like, the injury bug's just traveling all over the place. You know? Dolphins, no new injuries. Which, considering they're on a 3-game losing streak now, probably best that. One more week without L.J. Smith for the Eagles. No new injuries on the Falcons. The 49ers, they just got back Derek Smith and they lose Jonas Jennings. The injury bug in San Francisco, apparently it ain't an injury bug, it's an injury sacrifice. A soul for a soul, I guess. The Giants, David's got the high ankle sprain. He's questionable for this week. So he might be back, he might not be. Although the Giants at 1-4 right now. Do you really? I mean, you need him back to help protect Eli, but still. Jaguars, at least one more week for Gerald Sensabaugh. No new injuries for the Jets. Yeah, no new injuries on the Jets, so Thomas Jones finally off the injury list. Then again, after his last performance, I'm surprised he was still on it, you know. Barry Stokes is still out with the torn pec. No new injuries for the Packers. No injuries for Carolina. Dante Stallworth is questionable right now with the high ankle sprain. No new injuries on the Raiders. Leonard Little's back from his injury, so you got Brandon here still out with his torn shoulder. You got Samurai Roll about to get back onto the playing field. He's listed as probable. Redskins, no injuries. Saints, one more week for Deuce McAllister. Seahawks lose Chris Spencer to a bruised shoulder for 3 weeks. Steelers, their injury list is actually coming down, which is good for them. Especially with how big the competition in the AFC North is. Texans, no new injuries here. No injuries for Tennessee. And no injuries for the Vikings. And as you can see, we have right now 4 people out for the year, with one of them even being a career ender. And yeah, as you see by the little bar there on the side, this has been a rough season for injuries. Especially like the long-term injuries that could affect how teams go on through the rest of the year, you know. But yeah, that's it for the injury update week, and I will see you all next time.